Hey, Joe Garcia here. I wanted to spend a couple minutes of your time here today. Thanks very much for jumping on and watching this video on a topic that I'm extremely excited about, and that is the power of commitment. Most entrepreneurs, especially when they join network marketing and they join direct sales and they join and become an entrepreneur, is they really don't understand the consequence behind the power of commitment. You know, they're going to come into the business and they're going to say, I'm going to try to do this over the next 3 months. I'm going to try to recruit over the next 6 months. I'm going to see what happens in the next 9 months and see what happens to my business. I'm going to try to make it to that meeting. I'm going to try to retail. You know, that three-letter word is the worst three-letter word in the English language. Try really means I'm not going to do it now. And let's look at what the true definition of commitment. Commitment is doing the thing that you said you were going to do long after the mood has left you. Doing the thing that you said you're going to do long after the mood has left you. So if you come into your network marketing business today and you say you're going to try, 99.9% of the time you're going to fail. It's not going to happen for you. You're going to have to make a commitment. You see, when I got started in this industry in 1993, I understood the power of commitment. I understood the consequence behind the power of a commitment. My desire, my dreams are so much bigger than my fears. I knew that I had to make a commitment, not only to myself, but to my family. So what I did, June 23rd, 1993, I looked myself in the mirror and said, Joe, this is it. I'm going to succeed. My dreams are bigger than my fears. I'm never going to let myself think about quitting. I'm never going to let myself think about quitting. I'm going to make it happen. Wow. You know, how many people really do that? So what happened to me is I started learning very quickly. I started attracting greatness into my life because the universe kept on saying and feeling that I was serious. I understood that it was a huge responsibility in network marketing when you start your organization and you start recruiting, because people are buying into you. They're not buying into the company or the product. They're buying into you. And when you sponsor, and that responsibility and sponsor people and helping that person succeed is a huge responsibility. And the epidemic in this industry is people are jumping from company to company. Very highly talented people that have been successful before. The first sign of adversity, they're not moving to another company. They always think the grass is greener on the other side. You know, I understand there are certain circumstances that are out of your control, but ultimately, you have to always take personal responsibility where your business is. So I understood, again, going back to that, understood the power of commitment. So you're starting today. I know it takes a lot of courage. And if you're starting today, I would recommend that you make that leap of faith and say, never going to think of quitting again. I'm never going to think of quitting again. I'm going to make this happen. I'm going to commit. So everybody you meet, you have this aura about you that someone's going to say to themselves, geez, I want to hang out with this guy. I want to hang out with this woman. This person is going places. These are the types of people I want to hang out. You know, even though you may not be saying it to them, subconsciously they can pick it up. No wonder why people have a hard time prospecting this industry, because they're too busy trying and not too busy making a commitment. You know, let's look at making commitment today, and you make that commitment, and there's going to be some adversity and challenges up, 6 months from now, a year from now. There's always, when you build a big group, you're going to play in the big leagues. You're going to have big league challenges. That's where the power of commitment comes in. You got to stick your feet in that cement and say, I'm not going to move. I'm going to overcome these challenges, adversity. Even though my checks are dropping, I'm going to make it happen. Okay? So that power of commitment, and believe me, I've seen the major success that I've had around the globe and the great things that continue to happen. I just shake my head. I don't try to think about why these things are happening. It's because when I started this industry, started this business, I made a commitment to succeed. The last thing I want to share with you is your word. Okay, so you make that commitment. Do you realize the only power you have as a human being is your word? And if you use that lightly, if you tell people you're going to do something and you don't do it, the only person that you're hurting is yourself. You're not creating that power within yourself. You got to understand, when you make that commitment, that's your word. And the last person you want to disappoint is you. Not your family, but you. So thanks for listening to me, guys. Make sure you make that commitment. I know it takes a leap of faith, a huge amount of courage. Make that commitment today to succeed and do everything you can to succeed and watch what happens. God bless. Again, when your dreams are greater than your fears, you can accomplish incredible things. Take care. Bye-bye.